overwhelming amount of love. Love for Winn-Dixie, and love for Opa, and Miss Franny Black, and Sweetie Pie Thomas, and Gloria Dump. People opened their hearts to the character in this book. They opened their hearts to me because of Winn-Dixie. My whole life changed. I knew that reading books could provide community and comfort and love. I did not know that writing books would do the same. I also did not know that this book that changed my life so much would give me the chance to change again. 계속 버벅대고 있었네요, 앞부분에. 이게 제가 찾아본다고 줄까지 쳐놨는데 못 찾아보고 그냥 읽어버려가지고 발음이 제대로 맞는지 모르겠어요. 여기 읽다가 보니까 굉장히 그 앞에 부분에 소설 읽을 때보다 굉장히 많이 꼬이는 그런 느낌을 많이 받았거든요. 특히 뭐 글자들이 더 작아서 그런 건지는 잘 모르겠는데 좀 생소한 글자들이 많이 보였다라는 그런 생각들이 좀 있습니다. 네, 저는 여기까지 하겠습니다.
네, 감사합니다. 저희가 생각하지 않았던 예정이 없었던 부분을 하게 되면서 필사나 공부를 미리 안 해보신 분들도 계시는데요. 괜찮습니다. 저 예정이 없었던 것이라서 괜찮고요. 이 부분 저도 읽으면서 좀 어려웠어요. 일단 작가의 말이기도 하고, 우리가 다 이해를 하긴 하지만 또 이야기랑은 다른 분위기였기 때문에 그렇게 생각이 듭니다. 그러면은요, 이번에는 우님이 한번 읽어보시는 차례로 가보도록 하겠습니다. 우님.
그럼 들리나요?
네, 잘 들립니다.
어느 걸 사용해죠? 이걸 사용하면 되죠?
우님
네.
크라에서 말씀을 하셔야지 들리니까요.
크라에서 해야 합니까?
네, 줌에서는 마이크를 음소거 해주시고요.
줌은
크라로.
마이크를
네, 잘 들립니다.
잘 들립니까?
네, 읽어주시면 되겠습니다.
솔직히 이실 짓고 해서 공부도 안 했고 읽어보도 않고 지금 막 들어왔어요. 지금
네,
이제 합니다. 많이 틀리더라 좀 봐주시기 바랍니다.
네, 괜찮습니다. 네,
Afterword by Kate Kitt, D. Camillo. Sometime in the first year that because of Winn-Dixie was published, I received a letter from a young reader who told me that she kept the book by her bed. If she woke up in the middle of the night and felt afraid or worried, she would read a random few pages and feel comforted enough to go back to sleep. The other thing she did when she couldn't sleep, she said, was to go out to the kitchen and drink some pickle juice directly out of the jar. I cannot speak to the soporific power of pickle juice, but I do know about the comforting power of words. I was a kid who lived for story. A kid comforted by the mere presence of books. Presence of books. It's not surprising. I supposed that I grow up to be a writer. What is surprising is what happened when, because of Winn-Dixie was published, I was 36 years old. Because of Winn-Dixie was my first book, and suddenly I was on the receiving end of the tremendous an astonishing, an overwhelming amount of love for Winn-Dixie, and love for Opal and Miss Franny Block and Sweet Pie Thomas and Gloria Dump. People open their heart to the Catholic character in this book. They opened their heart to me. Because of Winn-Dixie, my whole life changed. I knew that reading book could provide community and comfort and love. I did not know that writing book would do the same. I also did not know that this book that changed my life so much would give me the chance to change again. 아이고 어렵습니다. 이상입니다. 잘 읽으셨습니다.
네, 오늘도 오셔가지고 읽어주셔서 감사드리고요. 어렵지만 그래도 유창하게 아주 잘 읽으셨습니다. 네, 이따가 저희가 번역본은 없지만 또 수산나님께서 번역을 해주셔가지고 함께 또 뜻을 한번 읽어볼 생각입니다. 자, 그러면 원준님 또 오셨네요. 네. 이번에는 수맘님이 읽어주시면 될 것 같아요. 네, 수맘님.
네네, 안녕하세요.
네.
오늘, 네, 알람을 항상 맞춰놓는데, 지난주에 끝났는 줄 알고 알람을, 네, 껐다가, 네, 갑자기 막 생각나서 막 한 20분 앞에 못 들었네요. 네, 여기 우리 단톡에 올린 3장 다 읽는 거죠?
네, 맞습니다.
네네, 읽겠습니다. Afterword by Kate DiCamillo. Sometimes in the first year that because Winn-Dixie was published, I received a letter from a young reader who told me that she kept the book by her bed. If she woke up in the middle of the night and felt afraid or worried, she would read a random few pages and feel comfort enough to go back to sleep. The other thing she did when she couldn't sleep, she said, was to go out the kitchen and drink some pickle juice directly out of the jar. I cannot speak to the soporific powers of pickle juice, but I do know about comfort power of words. I was a kid who lived for the story, a kid comforted by the mere presence of books. It's not surprising, I suppose, that I grew up to be a writer. What is surprising is what happened when, because Winn-Dixie was published, I was 36 years old, because Winn-Dixie was my first book, and suddenly I was on receiving end of tremendous and astonishing and overwhelming amount of love for Winn-Dixie and love for Opal and Miss Franny Block, Sweetie Pie Thomas, and Gloria Dump. People open their hearts to the characters in this book. They open their heart to me because of Winn-Dixie. My whole life changed. I knew that receiving books could provide community and comfort and love. I did not know that writing books would do the same. I also did not know that this book that changed my life so much would give me the chance to change again. When I write this, 이게 끝인가요? 네, write this. 네, 마침표가 없어가지고. 끝이죠?
어디까지인가요? 제가
this에서 끝나나요? When I write this?
거기가
거기
아니고요.
뒤로 연결되는 부분인 것 같아요. 그 앞에까지는 잘 읽으셨어요. 예.
네네네. 아까 세라 선생님이 soporific 이 단어 물어봤는데 이게 아까 마약 같은 그런 뜻이었나요?
마취는 아니고요. 잠을 빠지게 잠을 빠져들게 하는. 네.
네네네. 근데 저는 아주 강한 힘을 얘기하는 줄 알았어요. 근데 좀 비슷하네요. 네, 아까 대답 안 하길 잘했다. 아까 말씀하셨을 때